Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is expecting that certain groups will resurrect the issue of martial law under his father's regime. Meanwhile, Senator Juan Ponce Enrile posed a challenge to these groups. Darlene Basingan will tell us why.
Criticisms are pouring against Senator Bongbong Marcos, the son of the late President Ferdinand Marcos, on the issue of martial law. Some of the critics who claim to be martial law victims say they do not want the Marcoses to be reinstalled at the Malacanang, in fear that the past dictatorship would relieve. Former student regent of the Rizal Technological University, Patrick Planiano, believes that Senator Marcos should explain his role in his father's regime, especially because he is now a vice presidential candidate, and to prove that he is different from his father. Meanwhile, Emilio Aniceta, who served as a photographer during the late President Marcos's time, says it is not right to blame the young Marcos for his father's dictatorship. Aniceta was a war correspondent during the EDSA Revolution. He is now working as a Senate photographer.
Si Bongbong, anak lang. Ba't mo sisisihin yung anak? Wala alam yun.
For his part, Senator Marcos believes that the revival of the issue on the martial law is just part of the political tactics.
Meron tumututol, meron na bumabatikos, pero meron din sumusuporta. Umaasa lang tayo na mas marami yung sumusuporta kaysa bumabatikos.
Meanwhile, Senator Juan Ponce Enrile dares the critics of Senator Marcos to just file a complaint as regard to the issue of martial law. Enrile explains that martial law is a constitutional act. He lambasted all critics of the late President Marcos, citing that even the late President Corazon Aquino had become a dictator when she trashed the 1973 Constitution and replaced it with the Revolutionary Constitution. Senator Enrile adds that the programs and policies that the former presidents had are all rooted to Marcos era. Darlene Basingan reporting for Y News.